viewers out there. My name is Heinrich Neetling, and this is Mathematical Literacy. In today's lesson, we will focus on data handling, but more specific on the topic of reading and interpreting graphs and tables. Now let's get straight to our lesson. Now let's quickly look at our first question. It says here, Statistics South Africa published the following data on urban food price trends for selected wheat products for the period April 2015 to April 2016. Right, so there we have our table 1. Wheat products prices, I'm looking at the heading of this table, April 2015 to April 2016. Right, so what else is important here? We have our different wheat products. Right, so there we see going down, starting at cake flour 1 kilograms all the way down to spaghetti 500 grams. What else we note here is that we have our average mean price in rand. That's here on top, okay. And then we have our percentage change. And also from the different time periods, April 2015, January 2016, April 2016. Then for the percentage change, we have Jan 2016 all the way to April 2016. And then April 2015 to April 2016. What else do I notice when I look at my table? I also see that there are some missing values, K, Q, and E, where we see that E is representing average percentage change. Right, so now we are familiar with our table. Let's look at our first question. Right, it says here, use table 1 to answer the questions that follow. So our first question says, determine the missing value K. So here is K. So what is K? It's the average mean price in rand, okay, for January 2016 as we interpret this table. So looking at this, I'm looking for a price in rand. So normally, if you look, if I look at this, we'll take the value, multiply by 106.18 to get that 14 rand and 44 cents. Do we agree? Because that will be the percentage change from January 2016, which we don't know that value. And normally we'll say multiply by the, can you see there? The percentage change, in this case an increase, and it will give you that answer. So this time we are looking for K. So I'm going to indicate here, K equals the 14 rand and 44 cents divided by my 106.18%. Right, so I want you to type this in on your calculator. Please work with me. So 14 rand 44 cents divided by 106.18%. Right, so that will give me an answer of 13,595,4794. Right, we are working with money, therefore I'm going to round it off to 2 decimal places. So therefore the value of K will be 13 rand and 60 cents. So I look at the third decimal, okay, or the third number after our decimal, that's more than 5, so therefore that 59 cents becomes 60 cents. Guys, I hope that's clear to you. Let us now move on to our next question. Right, so the second question here indicates, determine the missing value Q. Right, now let's quickly look at what Q represents. Q represents percentage change from January 2016 to April 2016. Guys, I hope that's clear. So now we have to use our monetary values, meaning our rand values, right? So January 2016 to April 2016. Is that clear? Okay. Then, so I'm working here with these values. So how do I calculate percentage change? All right. So basically what I'll do is I'll take my 11 rand 50, the new price. So 11 rand 50 minus my 10 rand 88 cents. So basically new price minus old price. So first of all, I establish my difference. I get the difference, right? And I'll divide that by the old price, what it used to be. So looking at this, the average mean price in rand for brown bread, 700 gram, it used to be, in January 2016, it used to be 10 rand and 88 cents, right? And remember, since you want a percentage, right, it says here percentage change, we will multiply by 100, and that's our unit there, all right? So let me quickly run through the step. In order to calculate percentage change, First step is we take our new value minus our old value, meaning we get the difference, and we divide that value by our old value. Right, so 11 Rand 50 minus 10 Rand 88 cents. So that will give us 62 cents divided by the 10 Rand 88 cents, multiply by 100. So when I look at this, it will give me a percentage change. Remember, we are calculating percentage change of 5.69%, right? So 5.69, and it continues at 5. So in this case, no penalty for rounding off. So we indicate that is 5.69%. So just to repeat, old or new minus old divided by old, multiply by your 100%. Guys, I hope that is fine. All right, missing value Q. Let's now move on to our next question. It says determine the missing value E. Now, right, where do I see E? There's E. What does E represent? E represents the average percentage change. Now again, we are working with data handling. You should be familiar with the term average. Quick question, how do I determine the average again? Good. So basically, I take the sum total, meaning I add all the numbers together, divided by the amount of entries. So let's see how many wheat products I have. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? We have 10 products here, wheat products, and then I'm working percentage, average percentage change. So this is the missing value I'll be looking for here. Right? Okay, which is represented by E. So let's start by us answering this question. So first of all, I'm going to say 0.99 plus 1732 plus my 1507. Remember, I'm getting the sum total now. Plus 5.99% plus my 9.42% plus 8.16% plus, I'm going to add my 4.46 plus my 9.04 plus 10.27, and I'm going to add my last value here, or percentage for that matter, is 15.64. Let's quickly see that we have 10 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So indeed, I have all my 10 numbers. So let's punch that in on our calculator. 0.99 plus 17.32 plus 1507 plus 5.99 plus my 9.42 plus 8.16 plus 4.46 plus 9.04 plus 10.27, and our last value is 15.64. So that gives us a sum total of 96.36. So basically, I'm adding all my numbers divided by how many numbers or entries I have. That is 10. Right. So I'll continue by indicating when I added all my numbers, I got an answer of 96.36. I have to divide that by 10. So therefore, I say divided by 10. So that will give me an answer of 9.636, and remember it's percentage change, so the average percentage change will be 9.636%. Guys, I hope that's all clear to you. Important to understand the question. Right. Let's quickly look at a next question. It says, describe the trend in the average mean prices for wheat bread, 600 gram and 700 gram, for the period April 2015 to January 2016 and January 2016 to April 2016. So let's look at our time periods. So first of all, I'm going to work with April 2015 to Jan 2016. And the second time I'll look at January 2016 all the way up to April 2016. And I want you to work with me here. So moving to April 2015, right, to Jan 2016. That's the first thing we look at. We must look at the average mean price for white bread, 600 and 700 gram. So here is our white bread, 600 and 700 grams. We agree. So now let's look at what happened trend means describe what is happening, right? What do we note? So do you agree for the 600 gram, what happened to the price in that period? It increased, right? From 7 Rand 18 cents to 7 Rand 15 cents. Then what happens to the white bread, 700 gram, the average price? It increased also from 11 Rand 61 to 12 Rand 3 cents. So do we agree that in this time period, both the bread, white bread 600 gram and 700 gram, the prices increased? All right, so that increase as indicated just now. Then January 2016 to April 2016. So now we're looking at January 2016 to April 2016. All right, so let's look at the white bread 600 gram first. So what happened in this time frame? We agree that the white bread 600 gram, the price remained the same. Is that clear? 7 Rand 50, 7 Rand 50. Then for the 700 gram, what happened in that time period? We agreed to say that for the 700 gram white bread, the price increased from 12 Rand 3 cents to 12 Rand 66 cents. So let me repeat. For the white bread 600 gram, the price remained constant, meaning the same. And for our white bread 700 gram, the price increased from 12 Rand 3 cents, as I indicate here, to 12 Rand 66 cents. Guys, let us quickly take a short break. After the break, we will continue with more mathematics. See you soon.